So, hello, Taurus, and welcome back to Divine Rebel at Joplin Marley Studios in Chicago. This is your July forecast. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel and you're new, please be aware I do not sugarcoat my messages and I have no filter. So if that is not your thing, you have kids around, or you just don't appreciate that kind of message, I'm always very respectful of that. I'm always giving you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, we are getting into it for Taurus. This is for Taurus suns and Taurian energy. So if you have strong Taurus placements in your chart, this could give you specific insights into certain areas of your life, okay? If you know what house in your chart the Taurus rules and what's in there, okay? So, with that said, take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Here we go. Spirit, please. What is going on for Taurus and Taurian energy for the month of July? What is going on with Taurus and Taurian energy for the month of July? What is going on? With Taurus and Taurian energy for the month of July. There we go. What is going on, Taurus? What else? Clarify the Seven of Cups. And the Spirit of Swords. Okay. Now, Taurus, we have a lot of cups. A lot of cups. We have the Five of Wands on the bottom, the Three of Wands on top, for 8 wands, which is spiritual communication, right? And divine downloads, spirit talking to you and giving you the inspiration that you need to move forward. I think you're moving into divine discomfort because you know you need to move forward. So if you're not moving forward, the universe is going to make you divinely uncomfortable in order to do that, okay? We have the Seven of Cups clarified by the movement of swords and the movement of pentacles, which are knights. They're the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. I think you're confused about what to say and what to do. I think you know that you need to move forward. I don't think you can actually see what the outcome is. You're confused why you would be guided to speak or take action in a certain direction, to grow in a certain direction. Very strong Gemini, Virgo energy. I'm feeling as if Taurus, that I almost feel like you're outright looking for the answer, looking for the prompt from the universe. But I think the prompt is actually when you're divinely ready for it, which is why you're confused. I don't think you're actually getting the cue from the outer. I think the cue has to come from within, that you need to move forward and really talk about something. Talk about what it is you want to grow. Talk about what it is you want to achieve, what your goals are. Even if you're not necessarily clear on them all. with the Spirit of Swords or the King of Swords clarified by the Heart of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands and the Devil. I think you're detaching and telling the universe to bring it to you. I think you're really almost demanding this cue from the divine to set it up perfectly for you. You've attached yourself to the idea that, you know, your heart will manifest it. It will happen, and you're mentally detached in that way. But I think the actual lesson is in seeing the higher perspective, is in understanding the heart space and what the soul wants, and voluntarily committing to your freedom from it. Whatever it is that has you confused about where you're going or what you're doing or wondering if you're moving backwards, I think you just have to actively choose to talk about it so that it's no longer something on your subconscious. The higher perspective would tell you not to wait, but to take initiative with these wands energies, like Spirit's kind of guiding you indirectly to take initiative because it's not happening. So it's making you more and more and more and more uncomfortable to get you to the place where you want to initiate. Because we have the Four of Cups clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. I think you're sitting on an opportunity, and I think it's requiring your effort in order to get the Ten of Cups, the emotional fulfillment. You're sitting on an opportunity because the effort's not being made towards the emotional fulfillment. This is something you need to choose to discuss, Taurus. You need to choose to discuss it. Because the longer you choose to not discuss it and wait and carry the load, I think the point will finally get across when your heart has taken so much damage that it can't take anymore and it doesn't want to feel anything. I think you'll sit on it for so long that your heart will actually grow cold waiting for it. So it's up to you whether you want to make the effort towards your emotional fulfillment, or if you just want to sit on it and eventually let it fade out and dissipate out because it's too cold. Your heart's too cold and you need to find, you know, that strength in yourself to meet your match. I think you're emotionally confused and I think you need to talk about something. Because you can emotionally detach and let your heart space manifest, but I think that's the long way. I think you could just choose it for yourself. All right, for July. If there's something you need to talk to somebody about, there is no better time than the present. I think you just have to decide it's the right time right now, because Spirit's not going to give you the actual right time. And you just have to make that effort to clear your own emotional fog so that you're not being divinely discomforted. You need to be able to make that effort and choose it for yourself. Even if it is a hard conversation. Already there is value. Goddess Matangi and Heliotrope. One of the other signs got this. I think it was either Virgo or Libra. Virgo or Libra, really. And my back is like itching right above my heart chakra. Like leading up to the throat. It's like there's something itching at you to come out. There's something itching at you to come out, Taurus. To talk about something that matters to your heart space. Like I said, there's a lot of cups here. and there's already value. So don't think that all that you've done is not valuable. You know what I mean? That all that you're doing is not valuable. Everything that you've done up until this point is valuable. It's card number 43. Let me read some for you. Okay, here it says, we bring you the empowerment to see that already there is value. It is natural for creative energy to become excited by new possibilities, new ideas, and new forms. It is also possible, however, for creative energy to become engaged in liberating the undiscovered value within that which already exists, polishing it until it shines with divine light. Sometimes there's a need to shed the past and all associated with it completely, starting afresh. However, at other times, there is something of value from the past that can, if allowed to bask in the light of your creativity, become very valuable for your future. In your enthusiasm to move forward in life, don't forget to take the value that already exists in your world along with you. If you have a truth in there, Taurus, polish it up. Polish it up and bring it out. Find the value in how you already feel and what you already think and what you want to do. Maybe you do need to shed the past. Maybe you do need to let your creativity, bask in this light and allow it to take shape for the other people that you've left behind, right? Allowing that healing to happen. What you're doing and who you are already has value. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to prove yourself. I think you just need to make the effort towards your 10 of Cups, even if that means maybe emotionally detaching and just letting your heart space work it out. To work out the confusion part of it, but I think no matter what, you do have to communicate what you're feeling. Even if it's not completely clear, I think that might even be all the more reason why you should. To help you get clear emotionally, because you do have a 10 of Cups under there that I think you're sitting on missing this opportunity. So I hope that helps, Taurus. I hope that helps give you some insight into what's going on and what you're being challenged with for the month of July. I think you're definitely being pushed to move forward. I think you could feel it. I think you'd feel the need to move forward on some level because the internal conflict is too much. And it's affecting your other manifestations. At that point, it would be affecting your other manifestations. So, foresight's priceless. I hope it serves you well. Until next time, guys, Divine Rebel Racey signing off. Remember always to love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, everybody.